The Bat creatures get chased off by a bunch of motorcycle-riding thugs wearing Darth Vader helmets. They corner the Bat creatures and open fire on them using chain guns and futuristic hand pistols. And geez, these motorcycle guys seem really short. Why the heck is that? Superman grabs hold of their leader and pulls off his helmet. Huh? You're a kid? Wait, how come the little punks didn't get knocked back by the gun recoil? Oh, and you gotta love this. The kids all have these bizarre hairstyles and face paint. Where in the future do people get the hair mousse and razors they use to style their hair into mohawks? And is Hot Topic still active in the future to sell earrings and black paint so little kids can draw stars over their eyes? The kids take Superman back to their headquarters, which turns out to be Wayne Manor. To Superman's horror, he sees that Batman's tomb has been forced open. The kids reveal to him that they were stolen by an evil group called the DNA Dictators. And Dictators is spelled with a K instead of a C. Because poor literacy is cool. The DNA Dictators apparently use human beings for experimentation. Us kids found a way out into the caves under the city. We escaped, but our parents are still down there. Why does everyone speak like a 1920s gangster in the future?
I'm Superman. I fight for truth, justice, and the American way, you mook.
Superman reasons that the DNA Dictators are making clones of Bruce Wayne, half human and half monster. Why? And that they plan to do the same to the kids' parents. The group moves through Wayne Manor and, oh get this, they come across a display right in the open of a gun in a glass case. And the case is labeled, "The Gun That Killed My Parents," like it was right out of the Adam West series or the Silver Age stories. That's not creepy or anything, is it? And he even has portraits of his foes lined up on a wall. This can't seriously be the same Bruce Wayne we think it is, can it? And not even Superman is disturbed by any of this. He just keeps going on and on about how much he misses his BFF Bruce Wayne. This way, Superman, to the Batcave! Deeper, deeper into the bowels of the clubhouse mansion. Clubhouse? What, was Bruce still a 7-year-old? I'll give them this, though. We are certainly heading deeper into the bowels. All of the Batman's surveillance technology is still in place, powered by 1,000-year atomic batteries. 1,000-year atomic batteries?
Oh, like the Adam West show. Ha ha ha. Yes, you're very clever for including that reference.
Way down along that old sewer pipe, about 20 miles into the caverns. 20 miles? 20 miles? Go left at the next fork, Superman, then straight for about 10 miles. Another 10 miles? When did Batman find time to dig 30 miles worth of Batcave? Is all of Gotham City under one gigantic hole? They find some bats and Superman comments, "Yes, the creatures that attacked me from the rooftop. Those dictator people mixed Bruce's DNA with one of these." Yeah, they're making real Batman. Yeah, we established that literally 2 pages ago! More walking on the next page. I cannot believe I'm even reading this crap. Did I die at some point and my eyes just haven't caught up with me? They finally arrive at the bunker where the kids escaped. Superman forces the door open, but notices that the strength he regained during a year in the clear sunlight high above Earth's polluted skies continues to fade. A year? He spent a year above the polluted skies and his batteries are going out already? But wait, let's talk about the polluted skies for a second. The artist really failed on this point. Only a few pages ago we could see the skies, both from space and from the ground. What pollution are they talking about? The clouds look fine, and if the sky was as covered as they claimed it to be, we shouldn't see that huge moon in the background! Did no one actually edit this book? Well, I checked. While it does lift off various titles, including an executive editor and a managing editor and all that, there isn't a credit for an actual editor for the book. Yeah, no one proofread this.
I'm sorry that I keep pulling away from the book itself, but I'm not even halfway through this, and there are just so many damn mistakes here. I feel like I'm gonna collapse.
But I have strength enough. For now. Okay, they get into the bunker. The narration explains that the bunker networks were set up after the first apocalypse, but doesn't tell us what the apocalypse actually was. The second apocalypse was a deadly disease that wiped out most of Earth's population, and the remaining people sought refuge in the bunkers. But to Superman's horror, someone has turned the Gotham City bunker into a diseased version of hell!
Because a regular version of hell is just so pleasant.
The DNA Dictators have giant robots at their command. They order the Harvesters to collect 6 fresh specimens. Males only, please. Grind them very fine. Why only males? You know, come to think of it, there's an astonishing lack of women in this comic. Sure, some of the kids in the biker gang are girls, but I only see them in a larger group shot. The leader of the kids sees his father, who kind of looks like a mixture of the Hulk and the Jolly Green Giant. His father has mutated to the point where he's only rage and confusion now and attacks the boy. Superman defends him and comments, "I think your real father left that rotting sack of tumors long ago." Yeah, look who's talking, Tumor Man. One of the robots grabs Superman, but he musters his strength and breaks free. The dictators recognize Superman and order the robots to grab him. Superman exposits that if his heat vision was working, he could take the robot down easily. As such, one of the kids tosses Superman a gun and he uses it to blast the robot. The group escapes from the bunker. By the way, where did these kids get those guns in the first place? And go back to the Batcave. Superman recovers his senses and ponders the unspeakable madness he's found at Earth's end.
You know, why the heck do they call this Earth's End? Clearly the Earth is still around. Yeah, the various civilizations have ended, but that's not the Earth. And you know what? As far as the end of the world goes, it's been pretty lame so far. Mutant bat creatures, 10-year-olds with guns and motorcycles. And it's not just this comic, it's a constant problem in these kinds of stories. Why is it that the end of the world is just so dull?
Anyway, Superman says he's only at half strength and he doesn't think he'll be able to survive another pounding. One of the kids suggests that he uses this gun and holy crap, that gun is huge! And not just regular huge, this is like peering into the darkest nightmares of Rob Liefeld and twisting that nightmare into a gun huge. The Expunger, a weapon captured by Batman in his final case. Why the hell would Bruce put that thing in there? Oh wait, on his deathbed, Bruce Wayne spoke these last words. "One day the world will be free of guns, or the world will be no more." Then who the heck put that thing in the cave? I don't think Dick Grayson would exactly feel it best to honor his mentor by putting a huge-ass gun in his cave. Anyway, Superman says the kids wouldn't survive a day without weapons, but he's never needed one before. When one of the kids comments that he used a gun earlier, Superman responds that they were robots. "I do not kill."
You kids, though, feel free to kill with your guns as much as you want.
The group arrives at Wayne Laboratories, where Superman once again thinks it's monstrous that they've perverted Bruce's stuff. For the love of Heidegger, why didn't you just marry Bruce instead of Lois? He charges in, but get this, there are Nazi mutant guards protecting it. So the mutants attack Supes and... Hey, wait a second, who is that giving them commands?
No, it can't be.
Anyway, the little kids try to help Superman and more orders are given off by the... Wait.
No way can it be that.
Superman calls out for them to stop killing the children and the... Oh my god. Is it? Can it be? My god, Adolf Hitler! 2 of you!
My god, what new spore of madness have they unleashed upon the world this time? Hey, wait a second. It's Superman fighting twin clones of Hitler in the future. This comic is starting to get awesome!
Ja, Superman! 2 of us! Created by Wayne Laboratories from a lock of der Führer's hair! Who the hell thought that was a good idea?
Hey Steve, you want to clone Hitler? Nah. Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't we make 2 of them? Seriously, the Jackal's cloning plans made more sense than this.